What's up, big mouth, big talk, you a fool, thinking y'all go forward us? Hell no, we don't bull, blue and gold, nanny chip, headline, go check the news, roll it up, Lord Chief, rock boys, get it too, that bull grind I represent, let the haters keep talking shit, chase the paper, we gon' run it up, cause ain't nobody wanna war with us, from the NFL to the NBA, my money long as my GPA, I'm on 7-1 in the 7 train, and if a hater got something to say, we ready, we ready, we ready. Chest. Right, we stamped that. Blue and gold, we stamped that. Bull Nation, undefeated. 07, we stamped that. Payback, we stamped that. Medical Magic, we stamped that. G-Girls, football, track and field, we stamped that. We ready, we ready, we ready, we ready, we ready. Street Willie Connect, y'all already know what it is. 71st Street in the building, man. Let's get it. We ready. Diva. Ain't nobody do it like the West. Run the whole state of Florida, we the best. Yeah. We set trends, we ain't never follow the rest. Since 1955, we been best dressed. Yeah. Alumni so strong, we don't need no celebrity. How y'all gonna compete with us using our celebrity? Everything we do, you know it's a movie. Big stepper, big screen, and I ain't talking Tubi. My mama bull, my daddy a bull, that blue and gold run deep. Gang, 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 blue and gold is what we bleed. Don't ever play with 7-1, you know how we slide. Put your hands in the air if you rep that book pride. We ready, we ready, we ready, we ready, yeah. We ready, we ready, we ready, yeah. We ready, 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 we ready. Child's what they do, bro. All that chatter, it don't even matter. You know why? Cause we the West.
Townsley, 1995 state champion quarterback, Miami Northwestern Bulls.
Who you play with, Jeff?
Nathaniel Webster, Snoop Menace.
Nathaniel Webster.
Street.
What up, Snoop Menace?
What's up with you, dog? We in Trash Paul. We in Trash Paul in this thing, man.
We in Trash Paul Stadium, boy, at night, boy. The new Trash Paul Stadium.
We in the Mecca. Shout out to everybody in the building, 67 and climbing, man. Y'all go ahead and hit the like, share, subscribe button. This is Hayes Street. We on Facebook, YouTube, X, aka Twitter. We making it happen, man. Somebody said they ready. That's all I'm saying. I don't know who ready, but somebody said they ready. Okay, ready, dog.
Listen, I'm gonna see if I can get little Queen K to come in here with us. I heard that song the other night for the first time, bro. And I used to produce, and I had my studio. I used to make beats, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of got an ear for that stuff, you know what I'm saying? When I heard that, I was like, whoa, I didn't even pay attention to that at the West Fest, but that's riding, dog. I went to New Orleans, but that's riding.
I went to American, dog. There's only two kind of people in this world. Those who are patient, those who want to be. Now leave us alone. Listen. Listen, one thing about it, man. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater's taking over at Northwestern. Shout out to Puka, man, the new principal at Northwestern. I worked with him at Norland. Matter of fact, man, shout out to Puka, who's the new principal. I know Aristide, who used to be the principal. I know he was running for some political office. So I don't know if he's still in the school system or not. But, of course, Northwestern, man, when it comes to the first black high school in Dade County, and like she said in the song, that alumni strong. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely gonna be on and popping, man. But I figured we couldn't be no other place in the world in high school than the Mecca right here, Trash Power, dog. Real quick, Street. Give some people that might be that's not from the crib. Give a couple of names that come through that particular stadium. Who can you call off the bat that you say, hey, you know who that is?
Amari Cooper.
Hold on. Let's go 1 for 1. You said Amari Cooper and Antonio Brown.
Wait. That played there. That who did they have to be from Dade County, or they just stepped foot in that stadium?
No, Dade County. That you know that's
Cause they get real crazy when you talk about who stepped foot in that stadium.
Yeah. But you said Amari Cooper. I'm going with Antonio Brown. Let's see who run out first.
Antonio Brown, Duke Johnson.
I said, I couldn't hear you.
Duke Johnson. I got Duke Johnson.
I got him on the wall. Dwayne Bowe.
Ja'Cory Harris.
Antoine Barnes.
Teddy Bridgewater. What we doing?
Tutu Atwell. Come on, Street. All these people.
Frank Gore. Frank Gore.
Dalvin Cook.
Snoop Menace.
Nate Webster.
Oh my God, it's so many.
Come on.
Wait, hold up.
Get it out.
Tutu Atwell.
I said Tutu already. Come on,
Did
Street.
you say Tutu Atwell?
Yes, come on, Street.
Man, you spun this game up on me, dog.
I just thought of it myself.
Okay. How am I Denzel Perryman?
There you go. Joseph Yearby.
Chad Thomas.
Ooh, that's a stank one. I'm going back. You ready? Sean Spence.
Marvin Jones. Shady Tree Marvin Jones.
Ooh. EJ Biggers for the Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm going back. EJ Biggers played for North Miami Beach. Play for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ooh, Shoelaces. Shoelaces came to the Orange Bowl.
He's from Broward, but I'm gonna let you slide. Let's see here. Come on, y'all can join in the chat. Y'all act like y'all know. Let's think about some other ball. Oh, Xavier Rhodes.
Dalvin. That's who I've been trying to think of the whole time. Dalvin Cook.
I said Dalvin Cook. Come on, Street.
James Cook. I don't remember. How long? I don't remember everybody you said.
Ruben Bain. Oh,
we got a Ruben Bain.
I was stuck for a minute, dog. Let me live. Devontae Freeman.
Allen Hurns.
Ooh. Alexander Bostic.
Santana Moss.
Ooh, that's a stank one. Ethnic Jane. Let's go. J-Boy. Let's go.
You with J-Boy over me? I was going to go J-Boy. You Cedric Irvin.
Rick Ross. Let's go. Rick Ross.
Troy Davis.
Hey, I say Rick Ross on y'all boys. Come on, I'm killing it right there.
Rick Ross played for
Carroll City. He part of the Wipeout boys.
He was. That's weird. I never thought about when he played there. I just know he played football. That's that's a good one.
Fonzo Morgan played right next to him. You see him all the time.
Darren Davis.
Your water bottle got it. Your camera fuzzy.
Darren Davis.
You going back. Okay, Sean Key.
Lamont Green.
Ooh. Devin Bush Sr.
Rohan Davey.
Samari Roll. I'm talking about Amari. Samari Roll. That's from your school.
Man.
That's from your school.
Willis McGahee.
Mike McKenzie.
Najee Davenport.
Oh my God.
This is a lot of names, dog. This is a lot of names, dog.
Sonoris Moss.
You Keith Brown.
Come on, Hayes. Tighten up. Tighten up in this joint. Oh, come on. Roll. Antron Roll. Antrell Roll.
A couple of rolls. There's been a lot.
Antrell Roll.
Antrell Roll.
Yeah.
Andre Johnson. Bro,
Kareem,
his name
Kareem
we
Brown.
That are legends, bro.
Kareem Brown. Hey, Anthony, see? Hold on. This is where you messing up. Michael Irvin, Clinton Porter. No, we talking about that played high school in the Mecca. Clinton Porter from Gameville, Michael Irvin from Broward. It don't count.
They play for UM.
They play for UM. We talking about a high school where this the Mecca right here, baby. Shout out to you, Anthony. I got my man right here, Kareem Brown, in the building. Come on.
Kareem.
He played for Norland.
Samari Roll.
Richard Gordon.
Oh.
These all pros now. We talking about people that went pro too now, except Ruben Bain, but we know he going pro. No, Lamar Jackson, he ain't from the crib. He ain't from the crib. You know what I'm saying?
He's for the crib. What's the greatest quarterback played for Carol City? Every time you ask who the greatest quarterback ever played in Trash Power, they always say his name.
J-Boy.
J-Boy. Oh, okay.
Ethnic Sands. Yeah.
Ethnic Sands. Scrap Iron Sanford.
Scrap Iron Sanford.
J-Boy running back.
Yep. All right, I'm going to go old school on you. Busta Rhymes. And I ain't talking about the rapper.
Booty Red.
Hey, what you know about Booty Red, boy?
He was a prisoner. He was always one of my inmates when I was a correction officer. Heard Booty Red ran down to 27. I done heard so many Booty Red stories.
Hey, Booty Red had that bomb on him. He tell the police, let's get it. Ha. Anyway.
Busta Rhymes.
Hey, I said Busta Rhymes. Ocho Cinco.
I thought I said Chad Johnson.
You said Chad Thomas.
I thought I said Chad Johnson. No,
come on,
think about it. Stop right here.
He's from Broward, man. Y'all got to know where these people from.
Edgerrin James is from Immokalee.
Yeah, he's from Immokalee.
Zach Moss is from Hollandale. He didn't really play there.
Yeah. Can't forget Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay. Here's the funny thing. Do you say Jeremiah Smith? If we're talking about Dade County, he played for the Ravens.
He ain't play his high school ball there. Like that wasn't his home field.
We ain't leaving out.
No, what I'm just saying. I know, but it's so many. That's what I'm trying. That's my point is.
It's so many, though.
Yeah, I'm just talking about cats that was their home field at one point. Like, it's always somebody home field. But I'm just saying, if you think about it, though, Street.
Ricardo Preston. I'm still going over here.
To my Rock Preston.
Rock Preston.
Boosie Samuel. Shout out to Boosie, Stanford Samuel.
We haven't named a lot of quarterbacks.
We Doug Williams from North Miami Beach.
We had some great ones. We had some great ones in high school. Like we had some high school legends, like those Central kids that
Ooh, shout out to another Antonio Brown. Shout out to another Antonio Brown. I coach with Daylight Jackson, man. Let's go. Well, let me see pros. We talking about pros. Come on, bro.
Somebody said Greg Jones. Which Greg Jones? Greg Jones is from South Carolina. Oh, my cousin, Derek Thomas.
Ooh, Derek Thomas. Ugh.
That's nasty.
Oh, South Miami Cobra in the building. Bro, who am I thinking of here from the crib, dog?
Leonard Taylor, dog.
Rohan Davey. All right, shout out to Chef Davey.
I said Rohan Davey.
Nah, you thought. You ain't said it.
I said Rohan Davey. Travis McNichols. See, Rohan had Stripe and Travis McNichol, but who's the running back Rohan had that with the Notre Dame? The running back.
I don't know. I can't remember.
What's the running back from Miami Lakes, man, that with the Notre Dame? Kiki.
Chad Simpson from Edison. Played for Indianapolis Colts. He went to Morgan State. Kenny Phillips. Yes,
Chad Simpson. That's good. Would you count Sean Taylor? I don't know if he ever played a trash pile.
Nah, that's why I didn't say anything about Highsmith, because I know he went with Gulliver too, or Mario Cristobal.
Boy, Melvin Bratton is nasty work.
Melvin Bratton from the West. You know that's his own field.
That's nasty work, dog. Melvin Bratton.
Shout out to Fleet. Shout out to Fleet. Shout out to Fleet from Northwestern. Huh? Gary Harrell, that's the running back coach over in Colorado.
Magic Benton. Nate Webster.
I called him Nate Webster. We can go on and on.
Yeah, that could, this could go on. This could go on and on and on and on.
Forever, man. Tim Brown. All right, P-Lo. Ooh, Tim Brown played at the West, went to Rutgers. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Trayon Harris. You had we didn't even get into Booker T. Washington. Like, we didn't even really get into we named Chad and we named, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really get into
Joseph that played at LSU from Kansas City. What was the D lineman? Ended up going to LSU from there.
Joseph.
Yeah, Antonio Bryant. No, Antonio Bryant not from. You're not from there. Antonio Bryant from
Northwestern.
Western. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the kid from Pahokee. I'm thinking from
Antonio Santonio Holmes.
Santonio right? Holmes. That's what I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah, he is.
T.Y. Hilton in the building. Ooh, good one, Mike.
Rabbit. Antonio Brown daddy. Rabbit.
Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, that's the Mecca.
Y'all know Rabbit? Do y'all know Rabbit is Antonio Brown daddy? I wonder how many people know that.
Nah. Well, they probably do now that he came out, yeah.
Rabbit from Miami Central, because he went to high school with my sister, so I used to be at the games. She was in the band. Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think who else, dog.
Somebody said the DJ Ivy count. Oh, did DJ Ivy play in Trash Pop? That's a good one.
Where he played at?
Palmetto or South Dade? See, those schools have their own stadium. Mark Walton is who I was going to say next. Shout out to Jamal. Walton.
I know, but I'm calling them from the crib. You know what I'm saying? Not no private schools. Leave them private schools alone.
Eduardo Clemens. Somebody said Onion.
Randy Shannon. Okay. Randy Shannon.
He crossed my mind. Somebody said Ivy don't count.
Randy Shannon. Oof.
Did the Blaze Brothers play? The Blaze Brothers are from, where are they from?
I don't know where Blades and them from. I don't think they're from Miami, though.
I think they're from Broward.
Marcus Faustin. Yeah, there you go. Man, there's plenty of them. Let me look on this wall right quick, man. Who I got up here? Man, who I got up here from the crib, man? On this wall, man. Right there, Sean Ferguson.
Sean Ferguson. Danielle Ferguson.
He in there sacking Tim Tebow on that picture. Shout out to him. My man right here. That shout out to BJ Manley, who beat Northwestern, the Sinister State, caught that screen pass. Holla at you. Let's go.
Artie Burns, Nuke. Yeah. What's Nuke real name?
Darnell. What was his name?
Jenkins.
Darnell Jenkins. Grab that Water Street. Darnell Jenkins.
You know what's crazy? The players that made it that we will never name. Like, they just was kind of silently went through the. It's a lot of them too. They kind of just silently went through the. You know what I'm saying? And went to the NFL.
Vilbert, but not but cats that was like Miami legend, like the quarterback probably from New Orleans, right? He'll go down with all this stuff. But like Vilbert Toussaint was our linebacker, dog, but he just wasn't big because he was overshadowed by a 4-3 linebacker And those two right there, part of the Killer Bees up here, Antoine Barnes and Boston. But oh man, we could go on for that. Cadillac Threezy in the building. Shout out to Lack from Jackson.
Benny Blaze went to Piper.
That's what I thought they were from Broward. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rakeem Cato. Okay.
See, right. Those names, those legends. Lamar
Tommy
Miller.
Tommy Shula.
You think Lamar Miller? He the OC at Central now. You think Lamar Miller ever played at Trash Power? DVD. I don't know if DVD ever played at Trash Power, but he right down the street though.
He was at Pace, but he private school. Sorry, DVD. Sorry,
yeah, they got their own stadium.
Yeah. Doug Wiggins. That was a quarterback and safety at North Miami Beach. Remember he signed to UM first, and then ended up going to Central Michigan.
Didn't North Miami have like some linebackers one time? I know my homeboy who went to Marlon Barnes. Went to Miami and got killed. Got shot. Yeah. That's my homeboy brother, Levante David. Yo, the Levante David story is an interesting one, bro.
Yeah. Cause
out of everybody on that team, Levante David probably was the one that flew lowest under the radar on that Ja'Cory Harris team. Earl Little Sr., right? Because Earl Little Jr. went to American Heritage.
I got another one. What's the running back that came out of Miami Springs back in the day? Fred. Help me out, chat. You got to be a little bit older to know this one. Not Busta Rhymes.
Fred.
Oh God. Oh, he was a monster, dog.
They had the boy that went to Florida State, but his name wasn't Fred.
No.
Omar Rowe. Omar Rowe will kill me if I don't say his name.
Yeah.
Fred. Sonny Michelle played at Trash Power, but he's from Broward.
Marvin Jones, Lamont Green, like you said, Antrell, Kenny Phillip, Brandon Harris in the building. Shout out to Brandon. Ted Hendricks. Yeah. Ooh, we going back.
Ooh, Freddie Miles.
Freddie Miles. Thank you, Shaw.
Yeah.
Freddie Miles. Ooh, Torrey Cox. I forgot about Torrey Cox. He was coaching at one time.
He's still coach. His son is one of the fastest kids in the nation. He's a cornerback for Northwestern right now.
He played at Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah.
I remember seeing one of the last games I saw was him playing against Miami at the OB.
I said Cedric Irvin. What was the twins? The Weaver twins. Vonnie Ward. Remember Trummer Ward, the DB for Northwestern?
That's big time right there, boy. Shout out to Bobby Williams, who brought helicopters to the game. Huh? That boy was hitting so hard. They say, Coach, he can't play no more, Coach. We playing Croc. I ain't never seen dude get a black eye in the helmet, dog. He giving out black eyes in the helmet.
Bro, this is how crazy this game. This is how many people have played in this stadium. Neither one of us said Willie Williams, did we?
Didn't even say it, dog.
Dog, I bet you it's a Hall of Famer we have left off. I bet you.
Oh yeah, Nate Harris. Ooh.
T. Diddy.
T. Diddy. Yeah, Torian Charles.
Torian Charles almost ended Northwestern football.
Oof. Man, we could do this forever, dog. We could spend the whole show on this, man.
It's been going on for 25 minutes.
It has, and I'm enjoying every minute of it, dog.
It's been going on for a minute.
Tony Gator. Okay, I hear you. That's a good one.
It's been going on for 25 minutes. Antoine Easterling should have been.
Yes.
He should have been somebody.
Yeah.
No, we didn't name, like, you said Mike McKenzie, right? Ain't this one more pro from Norland? A tight.
Lester Jean. Lester
Lester
G.
Jean, and then you got the Miami linebacker, who I interviewed.
Hold up, dog. Hold up. Both of us deserve this right now. Ready? Hold up. And I'm finna get one too. You ready? And we finna end the show on this. I'm done with it. Ready? Andre Johnson, bro.
I think so.
Nah, you ain't say Andre Johnson.
I said Andre Johnson.
Well, I slapped you on purpose. My bad.
I said Andre Johnson. What's the other New Orleans, the linebacker who was part of the three, the linebacker from New Orleans, went to UM. I interviewed him. Darren Smith.
Oh, Darren Smith, yes.
This is unbelievable, dog. Hey, this is unbelievable, dog.
Hold up. We need him on right now. We need to talk, Potway. Oh,
I text him. Oh, he said, okay, I got you. Let's go.
Potway, good shout out to you, dog. But
listen to the name, Potway should be scared.
All he got is Chris Rainey and the Pouncey twins. That's all he got. I'm gonna see. Hey, Roscoe Parrish. Ooh, forgot about Roscoe. I called Dwayne Bowe already. Hell, Dwayne Bowe sitting right on the picture.
Roscoe Parrish.
Oof,
God. I feel like we've left out 100 people.
200, bro.
Cam Kitchens.
Man, I could name, man. Yeah. I'm up here on message boards trying to find names.
Who say something about the West?
But hey, shout out to high school. Oh God, Lee. Oh God. I found the best list ever. I found the best list ever.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I done seen that list 100 times.
From the Miami Herald?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I done seen that list 100 times. Yep. Cause I used to do on Facebook, name the best defensive end that ever played Trash Power. And boy, it would get going.
Williams. Matter of fact, give a shout out to Jaquay Nunley, dog. Jaquay Nunley. A lot of people don't know this. Played at Edison, went to FAM, and broke Jerry Rice's record in college, dog. Right there from Edison. Jackie Simpson, quarterback.
Norland OC, because he's a fat boy now. Like you'd have never thought you never thought you broke that damn wide receiver records.
Man. Shout out to Ryan Collins in the building. Michael Timpson was a track star. Woo. Oh my God, from HML. Michael Barrow, dog. How we forget Michael Barrow, bro? From Homestead.
Damn, Barrow is from Homestead. The other one was from Texas, right?
Yeah, he went to Dallas Carter.
Nah, listen. So we gonna bring Potway in here because Potway posted this today and pissed all the Dade County off, right?
And
we gotta talk about this.
Ben Hanks. I'm done. I know, right? We could do this forever, dog.
We need to clip the first 25 minutes of that show, dog. That's classic shit, dog.
That's classic, dog. Shout out to James Cozy, who's not a head coach that went to Florida State, is the head coach at FAM right now.
James Cozy played basketball and football. He went to Florida State. He was a cornerback. He played basketball with Charlie Miller. James Burgess Jr. Homestead. You count James Burgess Jr.? Homestead got their own stadium, don't he?
Yeah, but they've been home and away. We gotta let them live.
Pilo just called his name. Armando Allen was his name.
Bro, my bad, dog.
The running back from HML.
Hey, shout out to Earl Little, dog. Darren Mickle. Ooh, Miami High. You went back. Oh, you went back, Sean.
They said Earl Little. And I said Earl Little Sr. and not Junior. Yeah, Junior played at American Heritage. Yeah.
Ben Hanks. That's what I was thinking about. Ben Hanks was Snoop, Marvin Jones, Aldarius Johnson. Jesus Christ. Ja'Cory Harris. Shout out to him.
Bobby Washington.
Bro, ain't nobody said Vernon Carey, dog. I'm sorry. I would remember that.
Nobody said Vernon Carey, dog. Do we have any?
1968, D.A. Arthur from New Orleans was a center.
D.A. Arthur?
Mm-hmm. 1968. That's before y'all could go to New Orleans. Oh, my God, bro. There's so many people up in this joint. Anyway, man, we could do this forever, man. We could do this forever.
I think Lomas Brown. I think Lomas Brown is from Miami.
Randall Hill? Randall Thrill Hill? From
Where Randall Hill from?
Killian?
You went to Killian?
Yeah. If it's the same person, but I think that's him, Randall Hill, yeah.
I think Lomas Brown.
Oh my
from
God.
Miami.
You gotta slap yourself. Cause I know, hold up, slap you, and I'm gonna slap me. You wanna know why? I know, God doggone King Billy, you just blew it for me.
Yeah. That's where I was going next. Because when I saw Lawrence Brown, I thought Larry Little, yeah.
Larry Little, shout out Larry Little. What did he went to Booker T, then Bethune-Cookman.
Lomas Brown played for the Detroit Lions for a long time. I think he's from Dade County.
Carlos Joseph. Ooh, I see you, King David. Y'all killing it, man.
The great Lee Corso. Did he play football?
At Jackson. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what's funny, Street. I'm gonna give you something funny.
What's up?
So we were at Jackson. I wish I could find this footage. So at one point they were going to all of these sport commentators, like their high schools, and they were speaking to the kids. And Lee Corso came out to Jackson because Herm Edwards, they did his story going back to his high school, but Lee Corso came back to Miami Jackson and spoke to the kids, man. Yeah, shout out to Lee Corso, man.
The first time I heard that, I was floored. I did not understand. I didn't understand the relation between Lee Corso and Jackson. I was floored the first time I heard that.
Yeah. They had some players, dog. But anyway, I guess we said Darren Smith, Romeo Davis. I'm trying to look under here. Carroll City got so many. God, Lee, bro.
Yep, he said Sean Key. Tim Polk. That's a lot of balling, dog.
Godfrey Miles played at Florida. Shout out to Godfrey Miles. You know, he passed away, man. Rest in peace. But Godfrey Miles played at Florida in 1987. I mean, graduated 87, but yeah. Ricky Jean Francois.
Tavares Capers.
Ricky Jean Francois. He was bad boy. Yeesh. He was a bad boy. Man, we could do this forever. But let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about some of the games you went to, man. What did you see, man, this Friday?
I mean, we started off with this Northwestern thing. Teddy Bridgewater, shout out to him. Coming back to his hometown and coaching high school kids. We wasn't sure what it was gonna look like. But Hayes, if you'd have saw Teddy Bridgewater team out there, man, you'd have been proud, man.
I'd have been proud.
Teddy Bridgewater, who we thought he was trying to figure out who his quarterback was going to be. Looked like he was having a little limitations, but has a star-studded wide receiver core.
Okay.
Teddy Bridgewater came out there, had his quarterback under center. Fake pitch right, roll out left. No, he was calling stuff that we ran in the 90s. And because we don't do it anymore, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean it don't work.
True story.
And he played within his quarterback limitations or to his quarterback strength. And they look good. They put a whooping on Palmetto, bro. Yeah, they look good. They put a whooping on Palmetto. Every time Palmetto would respond, they would run a kickoff back. They were scoring in all facets of the game, which made it look like the kids are responding to whatever he's. I mean, we don't hear it a lot, man. I think Teddy Bridgewater is a football genius. I think his personality, his temperament is. I think he's very emotionally intelligent. You rarely hear him yell or scream. He gets excited. But I just think sometimes we don't get enough credit for that guy is smart when it comes to football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I saw that firsthand, Street. Leave me alone. But go ahead.
He's been there since high, and that's what I'm saying. It's been there since high school. You get people gonna try to give it to Bobby Petrino. They're gonna try to say he played for the Saints. No, man. This man has been smart. He was smart when he was at Bunch Park.
Mm-hmm.
For the people who don't understand how this shit works, it's not his coach at the Saints. Maybe they add on to it. It's not his Bobby Petrino who's the offensive guru. No, the kid understood football, 140 pounds at Bunch Park.
Right.
Remember the first time I seen him play, I was home on the 96 retreat from the Marines. I didn't know who he was. Bunch Park 140s came out there. He went out there, and the first play of the game, he threw that ball 50 yards in the air, bro. And I was like, who is that? And how did y'all get him to come play at the park? Like one more year. Like he could have been starting 9th grade for any high school in the state.
We tried to get him at Norland. He lived right down the street from Norland.
Right down the street.
Tommy Streeter from Broward, but he played at the West. Tommy Streeter and them boys. God dang.
And I remember the story was Coach convinced him to come play at the park in his 9th grade year. They probably told him, what you gonna go to play JV for? What you know what I'm saying? And it's true. He would have had to sit behind Ja'Cory Harris. But I remember my friend asking me, man, dog, when Ja'Cory Harris leave, dog, who do you think gonna be the quarterback of Northwestern? And I said, boy, y'all quarterback is walking around the halls. Playing for Bush Park.
Hey,
y'all just don't know it yet.
Street, he walked around the halls on Friday with a Bunch Park jersey on. Bro, that used to kill me, dog. When I say that used to kill me, you in high school with an Optimus jersey on. I'm like, what we doing, bro?
Bro, Dalvin Cook played 9th grade for Scott Lake. Listen, I said, bro, listen. And he said, what you mean? I said, dog, there's a quarterback in your school that's gonna be so damn good. And he played at the park. And history shows it. He played wide receiver because they had the other kid, and they would switch him to quarterback, and they would switch them back and forth. And then eventually he took over the helm, led them to an almost state championship. Was up 21-0 in the first quarter. Bro, but back to what I was saying, Teddy Bridgewater has been, I'm going to say it, a genius. Teddy Bridgewater has been a genius at football since he was in high school. I can only imagine how much he knows now.
Listen, I faced that dude twice, bro. Damn you, Teddy Bridgewater. Damn you. High school, he was calling this stuff, bro. I told that story before. I think I was telling you that story too. But then when I had the opportunity to go to FIU, he was at Louisville.
Yeah.
Bro, they whooped them so bad. When I say I ain't even part of that, they whooped them so bad. The score was like the score was like 78 or something like that. Let me see if I can pull it up.
When they beat who?
FIU. Yes.
Oh, he beat Duke Johnson in Miami to sleep too.
No doubt. They said it was so bad. They said it was so bad that they said our head coach asked for a running clock in college. And that wasn't true. But
this is the part I don't like, because people call Teddy Bridgewater check down Teddy, right?
Mm-hmm. That's football, bro.
And what they don't understand is the genius in his approach to attacking your defense. Like, they used to say when he was at the Dolphins, man, I hate how some of the fans treated him when he was at the Dolphins, bro. That was just weird to me.
Yeah.
And then he still comes back to the community and coaches. Bro, I can go on and on. I had created a Teddy Bridgewater day.
Yeah.
Just because the way they were treating him at the Dolphins. Hey.
It's crazy. Like, matter of fact, we was in Miami talking about it. Man, we were sitting at Hooters talking about it that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
Because we hate, it's almost like your hometown sometimes hates you. You got to go above them, give a bunch of money, shake hands with the politics, and you got to look like you're something that they can't touch in order for them to respect you. And it's weird, but when you stay amongst them, a lot of times they seem to criticize you, hate. You know what I'm saying? And it's a weird thing, man. He keep giving back to the community. He keep giving back to the community.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know if that's everywhere, but I will, because I've only experienced, Miami fans. I remember when they did Zach McCloud like that, and I'm telling people straight up.
Here we go. There we go. It starts already.
He the hometown hero, dog. Now, can I say this? If you were a Dolphin fan that lived in California, maybe I could get that argument. But he the hometown hero, dog. If you from the crib, I don't care if he threw 35 interceptions. Guess what? He ain't throw 36.
In my eyes, he can't do nothing wrong. Me, JR. In my eyes, he can't do nothing wrong. He has done the inevitable. He's back. He's back right here with the kids saying, hey, listen, man. Let's see if we could, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can help. Because he could have just stayed in the league. But no, man, his team looked real crisp, man. They put a whipping on Palmetto, bro. 45-6 or something crazy like that. The team that looked worse this weekend, man, you asked me, out of the favorites, was Miami New Orleans.
Really?
Yeah, New Orleans came out there, bro, and it looked like something happened in the locker room. Like they were not prepared to play on. They were not prepared to play football. They didn't have any timing. They didn't tackle well. This is one of them days where it's like, hey man, stop the game. Like they found out somebody daddy died in the locker room before the game started or something, dog.
Really?
They didn't show up. And I don't think it's possible that they're as bad as they look. I don't think it's possible, but I just think that sometimes, like kind of how Miami looked versus Middle Tennessee before the game started. Like, oh man, they don't look like they want to be here. Yeah, New Orleans looked pretty bad. Armwood, which was pissed off because New Orleans came out with the video that I helped them make, and it was like, "What is an Armwood?" And boom.
I thought it was the other one. I thought it was the Boys in the Hood version.
Huh? I
thought there was the Boys. Remember the Teddy Bridgewater Boys in the Hood version? Did you see that one?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious.
It's this video right here.
He's an Armwood. What is an Armwood?
And Armwood came down here with their University of Miami commit and literally, dog, from start to finish, man, built the ass.
That boy said, "What is an Armwood?" Bro,
I produced that, right? Like I
didn't know that.
Yeah, it was marketing for it. We did a couple of them. It was marketing for the Super Showdown. I was part of the team to kind of like market it and put it out there. And if we would have got in touch with Armwood, like if we would have got their kids to do something, we would have had to let them do something too. People seem to think that it's something like it was one-sided, but if we would have got, you know what I'm saying, could have got the Ocala Armwood kids, we would have had them do something, and it could have went both ways. But hey, we didn't have to. They came down here and they did it on the field.
Nah, they did their thing, bro. They did their thing. Like those preseason games are great. I love a preseason game because it does give you a chance to check the temperature. And I remember the year we won state, bro. We played God, what's the name of the school up there? Not Ely. What's the other one? Black and white.
You got it. Check the back chat. Well, you got anybody backstage, Hayes? Nobody, right?
No.
Okay.
The golly, Boyd Anderson. Bro, we played Boyd Anderson and we lost the preseason game, dog. You talking about I was pissed. I was like, bro, we too good to lose this game, dog. And bro, I said we too good to lose this like the season. But man, it actually helped our kids grow. You know what I mean? Like real quick. Like I think they made a decision that night to say, nah, dog, we ain't losing no more games, bro. We ain't losing no more games. So it was pretty cool to see that, man. It was pretty awesome to see that part. I'm trying to see what Jones did. Somebody let me know what Jones did this weekend. They played in the Citrus Bowl, not the Citrus Bowl. What do they call it now? Camping World Stadium. Jones played Seminole. They beat them 43-21. And of course, Seminole got some players over there. And Jones, of course, we got the quarterback Darion Coleman coming to Miami. Went off. Went crazy with it. So yeah, shout out to them, man. But speaking of that, 72-0 was the score. Louisville FIU. Teddy Bridgewater was 17 for 22, 212 yards and 4 touchdowns. I'm gonna tell you something was funny. Devontae Parker. Y'all remember Devontae Parker, receiver for Miami? 6 catches, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns. Eli Rogers, who's the receiver coach, was there. 2 catches, 45 yards, 1 touchdown.
Like they were playing another sport.
Bruh, that job was stank with it. It was stank. And Teddy Bridgewater he was rushing the ball. But yeah, man. Damn you, Teddy Bridgewater. Damn you. And they had the linebacker. Keith Brown, I believe, was there too, right? That Louisville team.
Oh man, Teddy Bridgewater had them recruited so many kids. They had the safeties from South Ridge. They had Keith Brown. Yeah. And somebody asked me the other day, said, do you think if Teddy Bridgewater comes to the University of Miami, it changes the trajectory of the program?
I believe so.
I think it lessens. Yeah, I think it lessens some of the heartache because Teddy was able to recruit kids to Louisville became Miami Hurricane State. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was able to pull kids, and kids are still going to Louisville.
33 players. I remember that. 33 players from South Florida, not Florida, but South Florida. I may be wrong. It may be the state of Florida. Was on that team. Shout out to Corbin Lamb. That's Kanan Lamb. I want to say that's his nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah. How we gonna say Kanan Lamb?
Kanan motherfucking Lambs. My bad, Kanan. Because Kanan might be in here listening, dog. Kanan motherfucking Lamb.
Corbin was fast, bro. But yeah, Devontae Parker was on that team. There was a bunch of players on the Eli Rogers and them boys. I remember Eli Rogers when he was at NYSP over there at Flomo.
What's the corner? What's the DB from Northwestern? The safety, Carter, that got caught gambling with the Miami Dolphins, pulled the gun on the guys a couple years ago, got in trouble a little bit.
I don't know about that one. Michael Lee Harris. Shout out to Michael Lee Harris.
He was at Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said in the chat, I think his name Carter.
Yeah.
So listen. Once again, Polkway from Lakeland. Okay, first of all, let's set it up. Lakeland is leaving Lakeland to come play Miami Central this weekend.
Okay.
And Lakeland, listen, here's the odd thing. And Polkway knows the damn record. Lakeland has an impeccable record versus Dade County.
Okay.
It's something crazy versus Dade County teams. But Lakeland has sat in Lakeland and picked and choose who they wanted to come up to play in Lakeland.
That's right.
And they've had some great teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they brought the Highlands up there. They brought Norland up there when they were mediocre. See, last year they invited the wrong Norland team, and Norland beat them.
Uh-oh.
But Lakeland is leaving Lakeland to play Miami Central in Trash Powell because up until now, Hayes, I thought their map quest was missing. I thought they lost their map quest. I thought they didn't have an iPhone.
Nah, listen. Listen, real quick now, before we bring our guest on here. I'm going to tell them a story about them bringing us up there. And they brought up I think it was us one year. Then they brought up Crop. I want to say they brought up Killian. That's when they had Chris Rainey, the Pouncey twins, Ahmad Black. We played that.
That team would have kicked a lot of people ass.
And we had Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown was our quarterback. AB.
Oh, y'all went up there? Y'all went up there and got some of that?
Man, Chris Rainey first play. Holla. Hey, that boy popped that thing. That's a game I was telling you I got kicked out of, man. They put me over there in the barbecue pit. Had my eyes burning, dog. They kicked me out the game.
Why?
Yeah, it was fair. Huh?
Why?
All right, I'll tell y'all quick before we bring him on. We playing, it started raining. Our fullback, gets on the 1 yard line, like he gets tackled on the one, but he's raining, so he slides in the end zone. He lays back like this, and he puts the ball down, and he clapped his hands like, dang. Lakeland dude picks it up, and they call touchback, right?
Yeah.
And I looked at Dunn, and I say, man, this some country age stuff right here. Watch this now. They assessed it. We kicked the ball off. Everything else. They say, coach, either you go or he goes. And I'm like this. I'm like, oh, boy, somebody in trouble. Because, they're not going to really kick the head coach out. So I'm looking around like, who said something? He was talking about me. He told them, I said, this some Ritz cracker ass stuff, if you know what I'm saying. I said, bro, come on, dog. This some Ritz cracker.
Man.
I was like,
come on now, dog.
Come on now,
Come
dog.
on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. So they put me out. I went and sat with Chris Rainey and them folks in the end zone because, they got reserved seating up there. You can't sit over there. So we in the barbecue stand like this with the smoke blowing in our eyes burning. He laughed. He laughed in the background because he know I ain't lying. But anyway, Poke Way, what's up, baby? Guess what? We got time today. Hey.
Because I'm going to keep it G real. I don't fuck with you because you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was. You lucky on that day I was acting cool because I told you I ain't got time for that. But today I got time, cuz.
Y'all clap it up for Poke in the building, man.
I got time. Where you get that clip from, man?
Today I got time. Shout out to that dude. I heard that dude just passed away, man. That guy who made that clip. That kid.
Really?
Yeah. He just passed away.
Yeah, I remember when that video came out.
Yeah. He passed away, man.
Before we get started, Pokeway, what is the record of Lakeland versus Dade County teams? Like,
no,
it's in favor of Lakeland. It's in favor of Lakeland.
No, it's been in favor of Lakeland by far. Like,
by far.
Because I've researched it before. It's something crazy.
I should have did my research.
But because Lakeland, I mean, you talked about this before. I just thought maybe you forgot. But because Lakeland was cherry picking. Like, the only time they really played anybody is when the FHA, SAA said, Lakeland, you got to come play St. Thomas. And then they would have to go play St. Thomas in the playoff.
So,
what? Go ahead, talk to me.
I think it's like 33 to 5 against Dade County.
I'm alive.
Against maybe South Florida total, it's like 42 to. It's worse. It's worse.
So
we did a lot of damage in Dade. I mean, in Broward. A lot more in Broward than Dade.
So, Pope, let me say this to you. So I remember that time.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Bill Castle, they coach over there. Actually, Jackson got that cannon because y'all got the cannon. And I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. We getting ready to go out, and the man say, we about to shoot the cannon, and the cheerleaders right there waiting for it to come out. Y'all might want to move. Man, them girls say, man, we from Dade County. We know what gunshots sound like. Okay. No, man, that thing went on. Boom. You can see on the video, they was like this. Oh, they thought they was getting hit, dog.
That don't sound like no gunshot.
Everybody love Blur. Everybody love the boo. But man, it's nothing like hearing that cannon sound.
Listen, it's a 10 gauge blank. It's a 10 gauge blank shell. That's what it is. And when we played a Popka, we brought the cannon up there. We fired that thing when we played them. Police came over their guns out. They made us put it up in the bottom of the bus, dog.
that thing is loud, dog. If you're in the end zone, that Northern Lakeland game last year when they kept going back and forth, I just stayed away from it, dog. But that thing is loud, dog.
Do they still fire that thing at Jackson? Do they still fire it at Jackson?
I don't know if they still fired at Jackson or not.
Hey, Bryant Stadium is alive and well.
Yeah.
So, wait, could you explain to us what has changed? Because y'all last coach, what was his name?
Bill Castle.
Bill Castle had obviously had a system. Like he obviously had a system to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how St. Thomas operated for a long time, and wouldn't play day teams, and they played national teams, and they kind of was successful that way because the system is kind of jacked up. You know what I'm saying? The way they rank the teams. But what has changed that Lakeland is now like, okay, we know what Central at. We'll come down there, and we like, what has changed?
It's as simple as the head coach. So you look at Bill Castle, he was at Lakeland 50 plus years. I mean, he won championships in every decade from the 2020s to the 2010s to the 2000s to the 90s to the 80s. So, you know, he did it for several decades, and it got to a point where, like, you got to think about it from his perspective. He's probably chasing greatness at where he's at. He wants to be the all-time winningest coach. I never had that conversation with him, but I could see it being that way. He's, obviously was in the tail end of his career this past decade. Was able to get 2 championships in his last decade, state championships. What he's beaten, he ended the streak of, what is the team? I just drew a blank. But he played San Xavier in Ohio. He played all these teams. De La Salle. He ended the De La Salle streak. A lot of people don't even know that. That was Coach Castle.
At De La Salle or at Lakeland?
It was at De La Salle.
Okay.
Yeah, so they used to travel. They used to hit the road. I remember when my brothers were in high school, so like the 2007, the end of Chris Rainey to the 2010. They played in West Virginia. They played in Ohio. They played at De La Salle. So they would take on these national opponents. And until Lakeland lost to St. Joe's Preps last year, Lakeland was undefeated against out-of-state opponents. So hitting the road and playing, statewide competition as well as national competition was never a problem. But it got to a point like, what more do I have to prove? He's USA Today Coach of the Century.
Right.
It's only one person gonna get that every 100 years. So it's like, what more did Coach Castle have to prove? So what changed is you bring in Marvin Frazier, young black guy, new energy, relatable to the kids, ear to the community. Believe it or not, Streeter, I think our video 2 years ago is the reason why this game is even happening. We hyped that up so much. I think so. We hyped it up to a point to where it's like, okay, Lakeland, you can't be hiding about it. You can't hide no more. Like, hey, I'm going out here on these national platforms, advocating for you guys. Hey, and Coach Frazier and Coach Juve actually have a relationship. So, they obviously the ones who set it up. But I think, that initial step out there, hopping on Footballville with you, talking about, Lakeland turning that national corner, and then Coach Frazier stepping into that job. He's ambitious. He has everything to prove. He's not like Coach Castle. So, of course, he wants to be, the national program in the county, in the area.
Hey, do you as a coach? Hey, do you understand that it's like, will I chase my own accolades? You know what I'm saying? Go down as a legend in where I am, or do I have something to prove? Do you understand that? And which route would you have took, Ace?
Yeah, so just educate me a little bit here, Pokeway. So the new coach is young, right? He's a young guy,
right?
And so is he just starting out? Is this his first gig, or what? How does the?
No. So he was at Sebring. He coached. He originally from North Carolina. He coached in North Carolina, then came down to Sebring. So and then he was an assistant at Lakeland for 4 years. Like, he was the head coach of the JV program for 2 years, I believe. So he was on Lakeland staff prior to his team.
Yeah. So a guy like that, right? Lakeland is a historical program. You're going to get that Friday night light feel, right? You're probably going to get all of the best athletes in that particular area. It's not. I don't think it's another school you're fighting for. Like, I think from what my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, Lakeland Kathleen is like the basketball part. That's what it used to be, I think. And then football was like, Lakeland, the Dreadnought. So long story short, if I'm him and I have it, and I can get the community behind me, and I'm a young guy, and I know that I could probably finish out my career here, 30 years, 35 years coaching or whatever it is, hell, why not? Bill Castle, don't look in the review, baby, I'm coming. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Now, I think, like you say, he's ambitious in the sense of, I'm going to go out to Trask, and play these other teams, because what I remember about Castle at that time, they were trying to get the national rankings, and South Florida football had some weight to it. Now, they were cherry picking the particular teams because, like I say, New Orleans, they got us. Because I remember we tried to play Lakeland the year we won state, and they wouldn't play us. After we lost Bo and all them people, they were like, Coach, we'll give you $2,000 to come up here to play us. And of course, guess what? I'll just say the upper people were like, they'll pay. But guess what? It costs $2,000 in buses just to go. So you broke even to get the butt kick.
Yeah.
So they didn't see it like I'm like, it ain't giving you $2, $3, $4 to come up there, and they paying for the buses. So you just broke even to get your butt whooped. But anyhow, so that's how I look at it. But if the coach feel like he got it, bruh, go get it. And he's young, so he can overcome maybe a loss to Central this year. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he on the end of his career and I might lose it. Man, hey, that's like Central and playing IMG. Why y'all go play them? And then one time you beat them, it overshadows all those losses.
And don't go back ever again. So wait, you growing up there, right, in this internet age, because as a kid, we couldn't see Lakeland, but you guys are growing up in the internet era where you know Miami Central, Northwestern, American Heritage. Y'all know these teams are here because the world is smaller. So as somebody from the community, how do y'all look at it like, yeah, Lakeland, we won state, or do y'all kind of look at it like, hey man, when we going, Coach, we ain't never gonna go down to Dade County and play some of them nationally ranked teams? Like, how do the community look at it?
So, you know, y'all call us country boys, whatever y'all call us. I saw it all throughout the portal today, and I hear it all the time. But me personally, I'm an ambitious type of person myself. So, you know, being in these different rooms around guys like y'all, traveling with Raw Miami and things like that, you get to know that, like, it's a national prowess to this. It's not just about being the best in Polk County. Mm-hmm. And so the community, they love Polk County, they love Lakeland. And, you know, a lot of them are super excited and super satisfied with what happened last year. They, you know, ended up winning back-to-back state titles, community satisfied. You know, around the county, you look good. At first, it was when they lost to Norland early. It was,
they were wondering, right?
Y'all got the wrong guy, da-da-da-da. Then they turn around and lose to St. Joe's Prep, who was a number 10 ranked team in the country. So it's like, okay, you got 2 losses at home. The community like, is this even the guy? And then he turns around and finishes the job with the state championship. So he battled through adversity early and, you know, still ended up a state champion. But I know for a fact, the entire Polk County wants to see Lakeland beat Miami Central.
Yeah, I mean, people hell on ice water. It's okay. But listen. Last year,
what happened?
What's your boy named Taste Boiled Peanuts? Who run Taste Boiled Peanuts? Last year when New Orleans came to Polk County, and before that game, I was talking to Lance, and I had got a look at New Orleans team. I had been there that week, and I said, Lance, I think y'all invited the wrong New Orleans team up here this year because they were very good. Mm-hmm. I was up there when Hialeah went up there, and you're running back 4 touchdowns versus Hialeah, and Hialeah had that young, talented team. What your running back name was? Ran all over St. Thomas.
Rainey?
Bowman. DeMarcus Bowman. Ran all over Hialeah. But last year I said, Lance, I think y'all invited the wrong New Orleans team up here. We got a bunch of Jamaicans. I don't know where they came from. And it was a shootout. They went at it, but New Orleans kind of outdueled them. Inyo had like 5 touchdowns. Their quarterback had like 5. It was a crazy game. But now you guys, and I hope to see you guys because you have a good team. I can't lie. You have a great program. You know what I'm saying? It's a hell of an atmosphere. We got one stadium down here like crackheads. We all share the same stadium. It's like the hood of football or something. Nike came through and put a damn logo in the middle, like just exploit it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have that what y'all have. I mean, but what y'all now y'all barking up the wrong trees, like you know what I'm saying? Now y'all barking. Nolan was just the interlude to what the fuck could possibly happen, dog. You understand?
Nah, so what I love about this Lakeland team though is the bulk of their defensive production is back. Their linebacker room is back. Two of their best DBs are back. They have the two best players in the county. And Keon Young, Ole Miss commit, and then Malik Morris. He's the number 3 linebacker in the class of 26, and that was his initial ranking. So his first ranking, he ends up a top 150 kid. So that tells you where projection is headed for that guy. And people that watch Lakeland football say that's like the best recruit to come through Lakeland possibly ever. So you get to see a guy like you got 2 guys like that willing to go to war with you. Last year against Norland, what I can say is that defense didn't look the same week 1 as it did week 6, week 10, week 12. They had some transfers and they were all just still moving pieces. They had players playing out of position, and once they finally hit that groove, they never lost again. But this year, a lot of those guys returned, and it's a lot less moving pieces. And I think Lakeland is going to shock the world. I really do.
Well, real quick, that's y'all kryptonite right there. That's a Lakeland. That's a Norland helmet right there.
Oh man,
Norland helmet. That's kryptonite.
If it's not Enio, your poor helmet, it's no kryptonite because that boy was Superman that night. That was one of the best performances I ever seen out of a kid. In person, he did his thing.
Matter of fact, speaking of Lakeland, man, when I started this channel, one of the first kids I saw is like, remember I break the takedown, was DeMarcus Bowman. I'm like, who is this kid, man? I remember that, but I couldn't break him down because he was already walking out as I was getting started. And I just thought he was a dynamic player, man. I know he's going through some things, and we'll leave that there. But I was just saying, man, as a player, I thought it's funny how Lakeland produces a lot of talent in that area. And maybe because I'm on the outside looking in, I think it's smaller than it is. But it's probably not because it's all of Polk County, I would assume.
So, Polk is like one of the top 3 biggest counties as far as landmass in the state. It's not as populated as Miami-Dade or Broward or even Hillsborough and Orange, which are neighboring counties. But it's not like Coach Dirt, you like to say, population 2,000. Not at all. We're on pace to hit 1 million here soon by 2028. So it's growing rapidly. It's ever growing. And it honestly, it takes me 45 minutes to get across town. 45 minutes to an hour.
Y'all just getting to 1 million. I had that in my graduating class.
See, and we were still winning state championships.
That's good. Y'all had some good team, good tradition too.
Right, definitely.
No, they have. So look, you got a minute to sit on here with us, bro?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
We're gonna get into. I want to get into Kamani McLean too, and do you think he's gonna start at Florida? No, we ain't gotta get this. Ain't goddamn ESPN. We ain't gotta get none of the trash. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about you being attacked, but I just want to know if you think he's gonna play or start or like where is he right now? You know what I'm saying? But in the back, bro, we're gonna bring it here real fast, man. We got Queen K in the back, dog, from the Northwestern song.
Y'all clap it up playing in the building.
Queen, what's going on? You know?
Hold on.
Yeah, I got Queen. Listen, I met Queen. Queen used to cheer for Northwestern, right? And I put the camera on her one time, and she was like, "Street bully," and I was like, "Oh, I got somebody with some with some talent that's gonna make the video pop." So her whole high school career at Northwestern, I would find and put the camera on her. She would help the videos. But she's a very talented girl. I mean, she raps, she does a lot, and I heard their Northwestern anthem this weekend. And bro, I DM'd her right from the field and was like, "Hey," because I thought it was just
breaking up.
Breaking up. I think she breaking up, huh?
Yeah, I think it's her phone.
Yeah, I thought because I thought it was just her song by herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it was her and 2 other people, and the shit was rocking. You feel me? So I hit up and I told her, I was like, "Listen, man, you gotta hit." And then then I made the video that y'all saw play at the beginning, yada yada yada. I think she's breaking up a little bit. You want to put it in the back and bring? I can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah.
You can hear me
Hey,
now?
real quick, while she do, hey, real
What's
quick,
up,
while she
y'all?
doing that, what's going on? Hey, real quick, we do this kind of. We had
What's
305 in
up?
the building, so let's clap it up. Hey, Pokeway, you can throw up the 305 too. We got 305 people in the building. Let's go, baby.
Not
Throw
this
the
week.
305
Not
up.
this week. You won't
305
catch me doing it this week. Not this week here.
We try to get a tradition. When we hit 305, we throw the 305 up. But Queen K, talk to us. Street was introducing you. I know we had some technical stuff, but we good now, I think.
You good now, Queen?
I'm good. I'm good.
So listen to me. The song we gonna get you in and get you out of here. The song. How did the song come about? Like, how did y'all get together? Because when I first heard it, I thought it was just you. I only heard your voice. You know what I'm saying? How did the song come about? Where the idea come from?
The idea came about from Mr. Gerard. I believe he's the head of the Blue and Gold Foundation Committee, and he decided to put some alumni on the song, and I was one of the ones to be chosen, which I'm grateful of. Shout out to Mr. Gerard and the Blue and Gold Foundation. So we all discussed it. We got in the studio one day and we just created. We created from there.
Awesome.
How often did you go to the studio?
I go to the studio at least twice a week, and I go in there around like 8, 9, and don't get out until like 5 a.m.
You write your own stuff. You know that's like
Literally.
the rapper. Goddamn.
Yes, I write my own
No
music.
ghostwriters. No ghostwriters. No ghostwriters. Leave it alone.
And I also own my own master's recording as well.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
So no, bro, listen. Talk to. Hey, you got a question for?
I just want to say, young and smart and own it, man. You learn from the greatest, which is Prince, who said, "Own your masters." But I do got a question for you. What are the 2 staple songs in Dade County that the band play? I'm gonna see if you really blue and gold up in this thing.
We ready in Duckmouth.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go one more too. Is that what? That vice versa?
We ready?
That vice versa too, man. That Pastor Troy?
How Duckmouth go? That's a how Duckmouth go? Hum it for me. I'm sure I done heard it 1,000 times. I think she break it up.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe it's breaking up, but I know, boy, when they play that,
What's the name of that?
That's vice versa. Pastor Troy.
Huh?
That's vice versa.
Let's put it in the back. Let's see if we can get it right, and let's see if we can get it right. Put it in the back.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll text her and see if they can get the internet right, because I think that was her on her end.
Yeah, I think it's just a connection.
Yeah. So, Parkway, listen. Kamani McClain. You think Kamani McClain get some playing time? Like, where you think he at in the depth chart at Florida?
I truthfully don't know. I mean, I know he missed a couple of fall camp practices. You know, with I don't know if it was injury or what happened. I think I saw something about him being like poked in the eye, so he missed a couple practices. But he got there late in June, like middle of June. You know, faced some adversity, and then you're talking about UF who already took 2 guys in his class. You know, at that position. So, and neither one of those guys are slated to start. So it's like, does he come in and learn the defense? Realistically, does he come in and learn the defense, gain enough weight to play SEC football, and is he ready to go for Miami game? Heck no, no chance.
Oh damn, you don't think so?
No, I don't think he plays against Miami. About week 6, week 7, heading into late October, November, I think we start seeing him a lot more because his talent is undeniable, bro. Like I've never seen a better corner besides Ellis Robinson. Ellis Robinson is the only kid in high school that I saw that's like, I can say, oh yeah.
Shout out to Ellis Robinson.
Ellis,
I flew to Connecticut to interview him a couple months ago. Very unique story what his daddy did with him. Very unique. His daddy was like, hey, okay, 9th grade, go to New York and play football. He never played football in his hometown. Yeah, daddy just made him uncomfortable the whole time. So, Poke, wait, you got a question for him, Hayes? Because I can keep him rolling, dog.
No, yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, we all know what Kamani went through, and that, to me, that's not the issue, man. I like I said, I like the young man. I want to see him prosper, do the things that he needs to do, and like I say, get ready to play some ball, man. Coming out, I thought he had a very high football IQ as I broke his tape down and stuff. Shout out to his mom. She was like, "Thank you, that's my baby." So shout out to her as well. But you know, like I said, I just wish him the best. I want him to do what he has to do in order to get where he wants to go. And that's really kind of it, man. At this point, it's just time to play ball, man. Do what you got to do.
I think he need a year like this year though, where it's never been a time where he wasn't the guy, and I think that's what he needs a year to say, hey, it's other people on your level, because bro, since Pop Warner, 8th grade, Little League, City League, he always been the guy. Even Colorado, you go there, you get number 1. All hopes are high. So he always been the guy. This is the first time it's gonna be like, dang, you got to take that backseat role, look around on the sideline, like, dang,
you think he could deal with that?
I think this is gonna make or break him.
It's funny. It's funny you say that, Poke. Where I've always said this, at the ceremony, I send the players off they sign. I always told them this in front of their parent. You will suffer the freshman blues at some point. Even if you're starting, you're gonna. It's just a natural progression. You go from being the man to being a man, and that usually what breaks or makes a lot of players, right? Whether you start as a true freshman and you get burned out there, get blurred in front of 100,000, or some off the fields, whatever it is, it's going to happen. It's a real thing, and how those players handle that, and that's hard for them because think about it. Since they were 5 years old and strapped up a helmet, they probably were the best on their team all the way up for the past. Think about it. If you go from 5 to 18, you've been playing 12, 13 years, being the man, and all of a sudden you like this.
Right.
And that's the mental part of this game. That's the mental part. And that, hey, we love you, Kamani. The birthday, happy birthday, man. And then when you get the sit your behind down, man. Like, but Coach,
reality check.
Yeah, y'all told me happy birthday, Coach. So it's tough. Yeah, definitely. I think she's good in the back if you want to get it in and out street. I think her connection's good.
Want to see? Pull in to see. And we'll get in. Let her give us social media, get people come follow her.
Shout out to everybody in the world. I don't know where you can find it. TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. Shout out to Queen K and everybody else in the building from what is called the West Anthem in the building. What's going on?
She even look better now. You good? You
I had to turn my
Wi-Fi. Some Wi-Fi? You done found some Wi-Fi?
I actually had to turn it off and use my cellular data.
There you go.
Okay. All right. I mean, we didn't play the song. Like, you want to play some of the song, man, for the people who didn't hear it? We got 400 people there now.
Let's run it.
Yeah, we can throw it up.
You want to run it, Hayes?
I got it. I'll pull it. I got the long version. You got her version?
Just play some of it.
Okay. I want to play her part.
Listen, the song ain't her part on both of them. The song ain't out no well. Like I told her when I hit her up, I was like, "Hey, listen, man, let's see if we can break this thing. I'm finna DJ Khaled this thing."
There it is. There it is. Yeah, we could definitely do it, man. Let's do it. Like I said, we always love the pub and give love to the people, man. And if this can help, then it will be. But let's go ahead and we'll play it a little bit here at the beginning, man. Shout out to them original in the building.
What's up, big mouth, big talk? You a fool? Think we all go forward us? Hell no, we don't go.
Yeah.
That shit riding, dog. I heard this song 100 times the last 2 days.
Lakeland ain't ready, dog.
Stop it. Let's be serious.
This is her verse right here. See, this was the only part
My
I
verse
heard. You
coming
know
up
what I'm saying?
after
So I
this
thought it
one.
was her song. Huh?
Queen. West, you know we that's how it's doing. 100-meter dash, TT Terry to that's how it's doing. 71st Street, jumping, yeah, we finna flex. That 1955, blue and gold on your chest. Proud, we stamp that. Blue and gold, we stamp that. Bull Nation, undefeated, 07, we stamp that. Payback, we stamp that. Medical man, we stamp that. G-Girls, football, track and field, we stamp that.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Bully Connect, y'all see?
That's her right there.
Free in the
She was in high school.
You run the whole state of Florida, we the best. Yeah,
That was
we
my
said we ain't never follow the rest. Since 1955, we been best dressed. Yeah, alumni so strong, we don't need no celebrity. How y'all gonna compete with us using our celebrity? Everything we do, you know it's a movie. Big stepper, big screen, and I ain't talking Tubi. My mama bull, my daddy bull, that blue and gold run deep. Gang, 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 blue and gold is what we bleed. Don't ever play with 7-1, you know how we slide. Put your hands in the air if you rip that bull pride. We ready. We ready.
That song right, dog. Queen, listen. I'm gonna tell Queen this before we get her out of here, right?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get dramatic with it. Slow it down real low. Hey, Queen, I could be a producer. You saw what I did there? Talk to me.
Listen. I've been from the first time she jumped in front of the camera. She was just she was just cheerleading, right? And I saw she had some talent, and she performs all the time and everything that goes on around here. When I heard the voice, like it was pregame, it was lit, and I heard it, I was like, this has to be her, dog. Like, God, please, I don't know. like it's gotta be her on this song because there's no way I think like she missed this opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? Because coming through them speakers at that stadium, it was riding, and everybody you could feel it. You know what I'm saying? And I hit her up, and I was like, listen, man, you got to hit. I don't know what we need to do, but this song need to be. You know what I'm saying? It need to be out there. And she was like, it ain't nowhere. We'll see you the files. I was like, oh, perfect. And then I made the video, and you know what I'm saying. But listen, shout out to you. Keep going hard at what you're doing. You're very, very talented. And success is inconsistency. You feel me?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that's it. You gotta just stay consistent. You feel me? But tell the people where to find you at on TikTok and Instagram. We're gonna get you out of here because we way past our time. Like what we doing?
Hey, but we ride like we on 71st Street. Let's go.
Yeah. You guys can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. Queen KIM. QUEENKIAM. It's not KM. Queen KIM. That's how you say it, y'all. So make sure y'all tap up, run that West Fest up. We up this whole season. Season.
Who are they in there with you?
West, you already know.
That's Jada Diva and what? Lil Meech, right?
Say it again.
Who in the song with you? That's Jada Diva and who else?
That's Jada Diva and Bust Free.
Okay. All right, man. We're gonna push some numbers up, man. And listen, I'm gonna holler at you. So we gotta get together and do an interview in person, all right?
For sure. Hey, real quick, man. Do me a favor when you leave out. Go in the video, put it in the chat so we can put it.
Okay.
Breaking up again.
Yeah, she breaking up. You breaking up again. You breaking up again.
If you hear this, go ahead and put your Instagram stuff in the chat, and we'll throw it up on the screen as well, the correct spelling and everything like that as well. Matter of fact, hold up. I have put a text in to Pastor Troy, see if he get y'all a feature. Yo, Troy, what's up, boy? Yo.
Where's Troy at?
I got Queen on here, man. She ripped your beat, cuz. She said she ready. You ain't ready. She ready.
Where he at? The old folks home? Where Troy at?
And I also got a song called 305 Vibe.
On that
It's
thing.
in the Miami Heat and the Miami Dolphins too.
Yes,
sir. 305 Vibe?
Y'all heard me? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's choppy though, but you good.
Yeah,
All right, 3055.
representing the Miami Heat, the Miami Dolphins, and the Miami Hurricanes. I already know we got to tap in and get that out there too.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna put it in the
We
comment
going
section,
up
man.
for Miami.
Yeah. We might have to make that an intro, dog. A special intro. We might need to use that Hurricane song as a special intro. What's up? We'll talk. We had to talk.
I get it from her.
We'll talk.
Let's
We'll
do it.
talk.
All right, let's get up, man. And appreciate you coming on here.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime. Ellen Fee, the producer, has thrown her Instagram on the screen right there. So go check it out. Subscribe, follow, whatever they ask you to do, do it. How about that? Do it. And don't be playing around, man. All right. All right, Queen. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Yo.
All right.
Let's get back to this ass whooping. But wait. Go ahead, Hayes. Go ahead. You got some?
Nah, I mean, like I said, we were talking about like Kamani, but just in general, man. You know, football being back, like what is it? What does it mean in that area? Or just I think everybody's excited. I get that, right? But I think maybe I'm looking at it different, and I don't mean no disrespect, but bigger city to a million people city. What does the feel like? Like, is it a Friday night light city? Like how you see the movie, the Varsity Blues, or you know, like is it that kind of feel? Like businesses shut down in Lakeland on Friday night? No, I'm asking, like what I'm just saying. So I don't know. That's what I want you to tell.
Yeah. So, bro, Lakeland honestly is becoming a metropolis. Like,
okay,
it's too many investors from outside of the city here now for things like that to go on. So, and you talk about it's what 5 public schools here, and then just in the city of Lakeland, Polk County, you know, it's closer to 20 public schools. But just in Lakeland, you got 5 public schools, and then you got Victory and Lakeland Christian, you know, who are pretty dominant private schools as well. So the fan bases are pretty spread out. You know, it's only 120, 130,000 people in Lakeland. So, you know, the fan base is spread out. But you go to a Lakeland game at a school like Lakeland, you do have that. You go to a Lake Gibson, you do have that. Like Lake Gibson is the Braves, right? So their stadium is called the Reservation. They have a big TP set up. You know, they do the horse like Florida State. It's a football environment. So, and then you go to a school like Lake Wells, which isn't in Lakeland, but it's Polk County. And then Lake Wells and Bartow, maybe cities like that, you get the city shut down. Fort Meade, you get the city shut down. And the entire city is at those games because those are smaller cities. But in Lakeland specifically, you don't see that as much. And but the fans do come out for all the Lakeland games. That home side gonna be packed up. I'm sure y'all have seen it.
Gotcha. Can I ask one more?
Yeah, run it.
I don't want to ask
come to my. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm done with the softball questions.
You don't want to talk softball because Polk County elite in that too. But
no, but I'm talking about like the softball.
I know what you did. I know what you meant. I just had to put that in there.
Elite in softball. What kind of shit is that?
Elite in softball. Elite.
Yeah, elite at softball.
Y'all won back. Hey, y'all won state champion. Y'all won state championships in Jenga. Listen. No, seriously. Answer this part. When I was at Lakeland, I'm being serious, and correct me if I'm wrong if it's different, but when I was there, y'all bring the big ship out, like the dreadnought ship and the lights going and the cannon, blah, blah. What is it with this end zone versus the reserve seating in Lakeland? Hold on, because I'm not trying to take you there. But why is everybody in the end zone in the barbecue smoke with your eyes burning and all the other folks in the reserve seat? When I saw Rainey and them parents in the end zone fanning smoke, and he the fastest dude on the field, and he the best player on the football field, bruh.
That was up the choice. No, that had to be up the choice for them to sit there. Rainey and his parents could have got the key to the city if they wanted to.
He could have sat on the field, huh?
They could have been the refs if that's what they wanted to happen. Rainey walked on water, man. So if they were sitting over there, that's exclusively by choice.
All right, forget them. What about the rest of us sitting over there?
That's on y'all. We got
So ask him what you're really trying to ask him, Hayes. Like you feel like it's a separate seating? Like what is reserve seating? Like explain that to us.
Yeah, I don't know. It said reserved up here. The lights were a little brighter on the sideline, and if you on the behind the end zone, if you know what I'm saying. Stop trying to play.
What is it about? Explain it to us. What is that about?
It's about the Booster Club. That's how big the Booster Club is.
They're giving the money, Hayes.
Yeah,
okay.
They get the reserve seating. If you in the Booster Club, you get the seats with the cushion. You get the seats right at the 50. You get the reserve seating, and so that that's
Hayes understands that.
Yeah, you boost the club, you get special privileges. So that's why that middle section is all reserved, because that's who bringing in the bag. That's why they got a jumbotron. That's why they got a turf field.
He totally understands that.
Yeah, and here is something that is interesting. Correct me. That stadium is not technically Lakeland's. It's the city's, right? Kind of like Travis Powell is for us, right?
So
it's not the Lakeland. It is Lakeland Stadium, but it's not attached to the school. The school is
So it was up until like 2019 or 2020. They sold to the city. So up until then, it was exclusively Lakeland Stadium. Like you would see a little league game there, but you wouldn't catch another team playing there. Now with the hospital expanding, everything like that, hospital bought up all the land behind the behind Bryant Stadium to the side of Bryant Stadium. They bought out the churches behind it. The city has literally monopolized that entire area so that they own it. But I'm not sure they're intertwined, but I know Lakeland probably still has some kind of stake in it, but I know they did sell to the city.
Yeah, the reason I said it because the school itself is not by. You guys got to get on a bus from the school to get to that stadium. That's why I thought it was that way. Okay, gotcha.
Right. Yeah. So forever, for all the time, it was actually owned by Lakeland, and then they decided to sell to the city.
Will Lakeland fans travel to Dade County? Like,
they'll be there in the drove by the droves. Like they'll be there deep. That's why the Cannon gonna be there too. But believe it or not.
Man, they ain't gonna let y'all get out that cannon, boy.
All right.
we might fire back.
Nah, I bet that cannon be out there.
How does that work, Hayes? Don't the home team decide what is out there?
Now that you said that, let me call Jude. Hey, Jude, make sure you pour some water on the cannon, cuz.
Keep their goddamn water gun. Tell them keep their water gun in Dreadnought territory, all right?
No, because when we went to Apopka and we pulled the cannon out, we fired that thing. One time we kicked that. Shout out to DeAndre Jasper. He took the kickoff back. Boom, man! They came over there. Man, they had that thing. They had that toolie out, and they were like, "No more. Can't do that no more." And so, nah.
So Pokeway, Chris Rainey ain't walking through that goddamn door this weekend. Kamani McLean ain't walking through that goddamn door this weekend. The Pouncey twins out here coaching at Miramar.
Ahmad Black.
Who
Ahmad Black ain't walking through. What's your top three players? Talk to us about Lakeland team this year, big dog.
Yeah, so I told y'all a little bit about Keon Young, obviously one of the premier prospects here in Polk County. To this day, we got to see him ball out. I'm sorry, I need to plug my laptop in. Give me just a second.
Y'all got electricity in Lakeland? I didn't know that.
Come on,
shit,
man.
I thought y'all was still going out back. Oh shit, that's what's up. Y'all got.
I'm trying to get Lakeland Electric to give me to give me a sponsorship as high as these bills is.
Shit.
But yeah, man, we got Keon Young, 4-star Ole Miss commit. Phenomenal guy, played at 7-on-7 with Raw Miami. One of the top players in the country, top safeties in the country. If you watch his film, Coach Hayes, if you get a chance to break down his film, I would definitely do it. We called his film last year the slaughter tape because it was just nasty. He was killing stuff. 9 interceptions. He's one of those safeties that has sacks, forced fumbles, interceptions, pick sixes. Like he does it all. So Keon Young, very talented guy. He made the transition from safety to corner this year. So he taking it really personal. He want to guard Nashawn Montgomery. Want to take on that assignment. So big ups to Keon Young.
Nashawn Montgomery is a dog. Nashawn Montgomery talk about your mama. You talk about your mama. Nashawn Montgomery told the kid the other day, man, who kid is this? Who kid is this? That's your mama?
Listen,
You say-
we gotta make sure they keep it. We gotta make sure they keep it raw, fam, that night. Because boy, all off season they was going at it. Like I'm talking
they were
about
at Raw?
yeah, from January to June, they going at it. They do not. They probably love each other like brothers, but they do not like each other at all, man. So
They showing a handful.
That matchup, I'm gonna be watching very closely because I know they both feel like they got something to prove. It's personal for both of them.
So
and then you
Keon
got
Young, what, 6 foot, 170 pounds? What is?
Yeah, about 6 foot, 6'1".
You got it with Ole Miss, USF, Colorado. You got shit. You got Auburn.
Yeah,
he got everybody. Yeah, he got them all. What? Who else do I got? What we got?
Malik Morris. Malik Morris, one of the top 5 linebackers in the 2026 class. Like I said, people that have been watching Lakeland football for a while say he's the best product to come through to this day. So, and that's huge shoes to fill.
That's saying a lot, boy.
That's saying a lot. When you got guys from the 80s, Shannon Baker, Eddie Goins, who, Lakeland been putting out NFL talent, David Williams, you got Hall of Famers coming through Lakeland. So he got huge shoes to fill, but that's what, people who are older than me say, that he's the best prospect to, come through. And, their quarterback, Xander Smith, North Dakota State commit. I couldn't, stop without giving him a shout out because he the captain of the ship. But I want to talk about Dante Jenkins, man.
One second. It's the same quarterback from last year?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, shit. Okay. I saw him throw 4-5 touchdowns.
Back. So, got to give him a shout out. He the captain of the ship. But they have, it's actually 2 guys I want to hit on real quick. I know you asked for 3, but let me mention Trent Turner, underrated. Trent mops just nasty. You know those nasty D linemen that look like they don't take dives, that look like they don't comb their hair, that just out of nose, just want to get nasty and physical. That's that kid, and not trying to call him dirty or nothing, but I'm saying just a nasty guy.
They sheets gray. They sheets gray in the house. Yeah.
He don't care. He ain't coming out there in the gloves. He ain't wearing no tape. He coming out there with his jersey, shoulder pads, and helmet, ready to play football. Just nasty.
And their uniform always wet.
Always, bro. That's this kid. I'm telling you.
Always.
What uniform wet?
Bro, I don't know why. I don't know why, dog.
He's drinking the water. I don't know what it boiled down to, but that's the exact description. Like, bro,
they would be drinking water. It'd be like this, right? Hey, coach, he's still pointing. Hey, coach, what I need to do in that play? Water just no. You don't even touch him as a coach. You be like, bro, like, and the uniform smell like mildew because they put it back in the locker wet. Yeah, dog. Yeah,
bro. He one of those nasty. Like he's so agile, bro. He like 6'3", 290, but he played running back in Little League. So that's he has great feet, great hands, and he hasn't really been getting the exposure that's necessary. But he transferred into Lakeland this year from Lake Wells, and the world is gonna know about him. I think he'll end up signing to a P4, P5 school with the type of film he has. Like he had 3 sacks in the kickoff classic. So
he's not. He kind of under the radar, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 6'2", 285 pounds. He had
and
how many sacks?
3 sacks on Friday.
Oh, he's not 6'2", 285 anymore. What do you think he is? 6'3",
290, 295. He done put on some weight. Yeah. So the world don't know about him though. That's the type of guy that nobody really knows about, but is a key factor. Like if you talk about the top 10 D linemen in Central Florida, and you put his film next to theirs, as far as the 247 on 3 rivals go, you can't show me what he's not doing that they are. Like he's that good. And then the other defensive end, Dante Jenkins, he transferred in from Plant City. He a 3-star with a few of those P5, P4, P5 offers, but he had 3 sacks this Friday as well. The way
who the hell y'all was playing? That's 6 sacks. Who did y'all play this Friday? House of the Blind? What the fuck?
They did the Jamboree. They played Plant City 2 quarters and then played Bartow 2 quarters. So
so 2 different teams.
Yeah, 2 different teams. So throughout the course of those 4 quarters, they both ended up with 3 sacks apiece.
Why does Lakeland seem to be that much more talented than the teams around? Like, is it recruiting or is it just the tradition and everybody want to play for Lakeland? Like, how does it happen?
So honestly, bro, what a lot of people don't know is the talent level is like that really across the board. It comes down to exclusively program.
Okay.
And then you get in the transfers who add to that talent. A lot of it's homegrown. Like Malik Morris, 4-year Lakeland kid. And they're saying he's going to be the best ever amongst his peers. So the talent is there. It's just at Lakeland, you see a little bit more development. You see a little bit more investment. They put a little bit more into football. And once you get that national championship, it kind of changes things. So ever since then, it's been like all the kids want to come to Lakeland. I see somebody say, why Lakeland Kathleen don't get any more talent? It's like all the kids want to go to Lakeland. And what people don't talk about, the kids who transfer out of Lakeland end up being starters at these other schools. So last year, Lakeland had kids transfer out. The starting running backs at Kathleen, Lake Wells, Victory Christian, and Mulberry all were at Lakeland High School at one point in time. Like, that's where they started their career at. But nobody talk about that. They only talk about the transfers that come in. So
Folkway, you're the only media company there. You have to talk about it, Folkway. Like, he's acting like there's a bunch of it's just you, Folkway.
Shout out to Hassani Hopper, H2 Recruiting. That's my guy, man. He do his thing. But yeah, I mean the media presence.
Don't talk about that. It's just you, Folkway.
When I say the communities, because they feel some type of way about all these guys that decide to go to Lakeland.
So hold up at the press conference, Coach Castle. So you taking questions? Yeah. First question. Hi, it's Polkway. Like that's a question. So how you like the game? You answer the question. Next question. Hey, Coach, it's Polkway.
Man, it's way more. We have Sports Illustrated in the building. Oftentimes, SB Live. We got
so you be like this.
For the Ledger.
So you be like this. Polkway Media. Hold up. Hi, it's Polkway from Sports Illustrated. Polkway from ESPN.
Hey,
I'm listening to football bill hat, so you can ask the football bill question.
We're gonna show y'all what these country boys about. It's time out.
I just had to. I got to have fun with it, dog.
We gotta show y'all what these country boys about.
It's Polkway from Orlando Sentinel. Polkway from Hillsborough Times. Polkway from the Miami Herald.
All in the building. Prep Red Zone, Sports Illustrated, SB Live.
He just collabed across the board with everybody.
Hey, he never see the dude with a hat with all he bid. He just keeps spending. Polkway from ESPN. Polkway from Sports Illustrated.
Let's monopolize it. Let's do it.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, dog.
Just having fun with y'all boys. Yeah, man. I get it, man. Hey, I'm excited. High school football, man. I got to do better. I got to get out the house on Fridays because I be so fired up for Saturdays, man. I'm in love with college football, bro. And I be trying to relax, dog, because I don't want to wake up late. I be wanting to get up early and make it happen, man. But yeah, bro, it'll be amazing, man. It'll be amazing, man.
Now that's going to be when they go there with Friday and Saturday, Polkway.
Friday.
When
they play this Friday, Central Lakeland.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm gonna be in Miami Saturday, dog. I'm gonna miss it.
Polkway, what the hell you was thinking when you put up this damn floor closure across trash Powerball? That's disrespectful, dog. That might get y'all bust egg or something, dog. What the hell you was thinking about, bro?
Hey, listen, I'm trying to sell tickets, man.
He ain't on it. Like he ain't on it.
I need golf fan spot, fan club. Well, I need them to give me a promo code, man. We selling tickets.
Hey, hold up, dog. And all I said was you had different hats on. You trying to close down the Mecca.
Trying to close the Mecca down, dog.
Rent is due. You see it? Rent is due. You ain't pay rent.
Y'all have a hell of a traditional atmosphere at Lakeland. They come out with the horses and the carriage and they do and it's very traditional. You've heard about it across, you know what I'm saying? But Friday night at Trash Power, bro, it's some hood shit, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna smell the gas in the air. We're gonna see the wicks. We're gonna see the gold teeth. I'm familiar.
And I've seen many teams lose it standing in the end zone because the atmosphere is not nice. It's not a nice atmosphere like Lakeland. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Lakeland feels like it's a good atmosphere. The people feel good. It's not a good feeling what y'all about to feel Friday night at Trash Power, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What's it,
Buggy? It's not so it's an intimidation factor to it. You know what I'm saying? It's to be a part of it. And you think your boys will get up? You think y'all boys will be ready for it?
Yeah, man. A lot of kids on this team, you know, they come from some not the best backgrounds. You know, they haven't had easy lives. You know, they've seen the struggle. They're aware of the struggle. So, you know, I think they can relate, and then it helps. You know, all this 7-on-7 stuff helps and make it easier because now you're right. There's no intrigue, right? Because I know you, like I know you.
Right.
Central is gonna be more surprised with Lakeland than Lakeland is with Central. Why? Because
they play together already.
Right. The Lakeland kids have came and played with the more of the Central kids. It's 6-7 kids from Central that's gonna start that play with Raw. It's only one from Lakeland.
And you know what's funny? I'm funny y'all bring that up. That's why I love having these conversations because things like this are things you don't think about.
Think about the element that we have not thought about. Right.
Think about it. I old behind used to have to look up a dude's stats in the newspaper. Be like, hold up. Matter of fact, Pokeway wrote the article, right? Back in the day in the Miami Times, because he the only reporter. So you would have to like get a newspaper clipping. Like I'm telling you, like we used to have to get newspaper clippings for like when we played a Popka from that area because it was no real internet. Like it wasn't the access. And now, like you said, these players can get on Instagram and talk trash to one another. They know each other. They like you say, you got kids in Lakeland that play on the Miami Raw 7-on-7. So it's no newness. It's no, like you say, the intrigue is not there. Man, I know that dude already. I know what he can and can't do. So it's no element of surprise, or it's not like that Mike Tyson effect. Like you see him walking out. I seen him ball already, but how hard do he really hit? I don't know. But these kids have faced that already in the summers. Right. Yeah. So
the skills, at least the skilled guys, not the trenches. You know what I'm saying? But at least a lot of the skilled guys. Did y'all have Durock? Y'all had no central running back with Raw?
No, Ford, he didn't. He wasn't.
Okay, Ford. Okay,
but it was like Amari Wallace, Ezekiel Marcelin, Khalil Sterling. Nashawn, Herlin Perry,
like here we
Sekou Smith.
He don't like 7-on-7, dog. Hey,
Beckham, good. Beckham was the quarterback for a couple tournaments. Like so.
Oh, was he?
Keon has seen first, and last year we had Jameson and CJ as well. You know, playing with Raw from Lakeland, but they've since graduated. But Keon for 2 years have played with these guys and seen them and know their tendencies. So if they attack Keon at corner, you can always put safety help over top. They don't know what Malik Morris is bringing to the table. They never played against him.
I think I saw them blue the other night though. It's a lot of them.
That kid who got blue
it's not just working. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. There's a couple wide receivers. Central guys. You know what I'm saying? It's a few of them.
Wrong.
Not good.
Yeah, Sekou Smith, who was number 18, 19, whatever. Raw.
Yeah.
They Montgomery.
Right. Saquon played with Raw.
Khalil Sterling. Raw.
The OC is Raw. OC.
Raw. Like they top 4 receivers played with Raw. They quarterback played with Raw. They best DB, best linebacker played with Raw. So these are guys who they've seen every single weekend. And then the rest of the Polk County kids who are playing with the EPS Blaze and the 24Ks and OT7, they've gotten to go against Raw and play against these same guys as well. So I feel like Central is going to be more surprised at what Lakeland is bringing to the table. Like Dante Jenkins and Trent Turner, the defensive linemen, the 2 defensive linemen I mentioned, they have no idea about these kids. Why? Because one played at Lake Wells, one played at Plant City. They have no idea.
Well, they know now. Listen. But okay, but this is okay. So, but Pokeway, think about what you're saying. Like these Miami Central teams, they played everywhere, bro. Mm-hmm. Like Central goes and play IMG. Like this newness shit is not. It's just part of what they do. They got to scout. They got to scout. You know what I'm saying? The team in Las Vegas. They got to scout IMG. Like, so y'all coming that like this is not new to them. This is only new to y'all, Pokeway. It's not new to them.
A new environment like that.
Yeah, it's not. They travel across the country. They gotta find out who the fuck is who all the time, every year. They do it on purpose.
And I will say this: those elite kids that you're talking about at Raw, they may get it. But you said, what about that 3 technique? I'm just pulling some names at the positions out the hat. But what about those guys that have not experienced the quote unquote South Florida stigma that goes with this? And that dude give him that heel punch right there. And he's like, oh, my baby. That's what I'm talking about, both.
Oh,
my baby.
Right. I mean, and that's what's new to Lakeland. Like you told, like, I didn't know that Lakeland used to travel. Like you schooled us on that. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I could see how coach could be like, man, what else I got to do? I'm just gonna kick ass here in Central Florida,
right?
And give somebody 2,000. I get, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But Central, Bishop Gorman, like Central has played everybody in the. If you think Central, hey Central, y'all want to play? They like, let's go.
They travel like they're a private school, bro.
Great for real. They played everybody. So this is new to y'all.
And beat them. Beat Bishop Gorman.
Yeah, they win most of the time. I mean, they lost to Grayson that time. I went to cover Grayson. Where you from, Miami? Oh, we keep Dalvin Cook's ass right here in Georgia. Listen, they ain't gonna never let that shit down. But yeah, so Parkway, this is y'all, I think, stepping out. And which I'm happy because this shit had to happen eventually. St. Thomas used to be the same way, bro. They would not cross that line, and they felt they didn't have to. They had a brand. They would be ranked in the nation. And it's like, why should I have to go play Northwestern? I'm trying to win a national championship.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So and then St. Thomas eventually played Northwestern and beat them to sleep at Hard Rock. And it was kind of like they strategically chose the time, but now St. Thomas get in and mix it up. American Heritage, and it's a little more inclusive now here. But welcome to the party, Lakeland. I'd just like to say that.
Can I say this?
welcome to the party.
I'm gonna say this kind of as we wrap this. The best, I will say this, outside of the state championship that we was in against Edgewater with that last second win, the best football game I've ever seen was St. Thomas against Lakeland at the Dolphin Stadium. I'm gonna call it Joe Robbie because still
that
call
was
it Joe
a wild game, bro.
Can I tell you something? I can say this now. I fake sick in the middle of the day because you know Norland is literally 5 minutes down the street on the same 199th.
Yeah.
Listen, I was working at Norland. I was like, my stomach hurt. I think my pants, bro. Drove straight to the stadium. Went in there. Bro, I'm sitting there like this, right? Got my hat low. I don't want nobody to see me. Major Wright made a name for himself that night because I said, who in the world is number 21 in white? Because you got to remember, at that time, we didn't have all these media outlets.
Right.
You didn't have, it wasn't all over your phone and who is this kid? Bro, I was like, who is this dude number 21 dropping wood? And y'all, what was it, like 5 overtimes? Was it 5?
It went crazy. It was crazy.
And that was Coach Smith, right? George Smith, and then Bill Castle, 2 legendary coaches. Yeah. And man, I said that was
Lakeland used to own St. Thomas, dog. I'll be honest.
Yeah, they're 5-1 against St. Thomas.
Yeah, Lakeland used to own St. Thomas, and then got lucky again with Bowman and beat him again. I was like, what the fuck?
Got lucky.
Yeah, that was luck, bro.
That was luck. Lakeland was in control.
Luck,
they took the opening kickoff back. Lakeland was in control. Keon Jeffrey struck for 70 yards. The next offensive possession, like
they went 5-1 versus St. Thomas. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Can't even come up here. St. Thomas, when we get to the big dance and meet St. Thomas, they know what's up. They know what time it is.
Well, listen, bro. Friday night.
Remember, Bowman jumping over Jordan Battle.
Oh God, Bowman. That was the height of Bowman's career.
I can't say that. He ain't done yet. He ain't done yet.
That night.
For one boy yet.
That was
for one boy yet.
Did you get? No, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Man. We're gonna get up out of here. When I came to see Bowman play in person, right? I've seen a lot of great running backs. Dalvin Cook, James Cook. I've seen them all. Yearby. that night he ran all over Ohio Lil. He had like 3 or 4 touchdowns. I'm gonna be honest with you, Pokeway, and I probably told you this before. Like I wasn't impressed. It was something that I thought was missing with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I didn't feel he was big enough, but it was something I felt he didn't have. And then he went to Clemson. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was just going to be he'll go to Clemson, get in the weight room, and be, you know what I'm saying? But that didn't work out for him, and it hasn't really worked out for him yet, right? Mm-hmm. Where is he now?
As far as I know, it's pending. I think he's
he just left UCF, right? He just left UCF.
Yeah. So he graduated from UCF, and he's looking for a grad transfer home.
What's holding? Do you know what's what's been his?
I mean, so Clemson, I don't think he ever wanted to be there. The story came out, he did it for his granddad. His granddad ended up passing. I remember on signing day. I'll never forget. On National Signing Day, he signs in the cafeteria at Lakeland. This is like the first year I started Pokeway. He walked out the cafeteria and say, "Damn, I should have went to Florida." I'll never forget that. I will never ever forget that. I'm just thinking.
Well, why did he do it? Why did he go?
That's what I'm like, bro. Like what? But okay, it didn't really hit my mind until I found out that he was transferring. I'm like, dang, he did say I should have went to Florida, and so he goes to Florida, and then he's behind Pierce, and they had 2 running backs go to the league that year, Pierce and I can't think of the other one, but they had a dual backfield, so he was behind those guys, Lorenzo Lingard, Naquan Wright, and then the next year he tears his PCL, so
okay.
They didn't publicize it though, but he, had a torn PCL. That's why he didn't really see the field. And then you get Billy Napier in. He not really feeling it. I don't know what happened, but you saw the entire backfield has left except for Montreal Johnson. So
yeah, and he
hurt. Exactly. So whatever he's done, whatever. I don't know if it was favoritism or what, but obviously all the running backs felt some type of way about Billy's relationship with Montreal Johnson because they all left. The entire running back room is.
That sounds familiar. Yeah, I know another school that their whole running back room left. But let me ask you this: so he was at Clemson. He went to USF as well, right?
No, he went to Clemson, UF, and then UCF.
UCF. Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe I was thinking Lingard. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Lingard went.
Yeah, you thinking Lingard went to Florida? Yeah, he went to a couple.
Yeah. He was at Miami. When he at Miami?
Yeah.
Lingard. Florida. USF.
Then
bro. How are they still playing, bro? Why
Lingard in the league.
At what position?
Running back. What you mean? I just saw that the other day.
Wait, man, hold up, man. What are we talking about here, man? Hold up, man. Man.
I'm not tripping.
You tripping. Now, he probably is, man. I mean, sometimes dudes be so physically gifted. The league just be like, hey, man, come on, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. We give you this contract to come on.
He got picked up by the Giants.
The New York Giants. Lorenzo Lingard, the New York Giants. He got stats and all, Hayes. What are we doing here? Stats and all, Hayes. Averaged 6.5 yards a carry, then they had 2 rushing attempts. What are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, hey, I get it, bro. I mean, some people think you could just save a running back, dog, and he could go out to the NFL. But hey, Lingard did it.
I mean, he was fast. He was big. I mean, he admitted to me what the problem was. He had one coach his whole football career. Ran one offense.
Freshman 15. I mean, the freshman blues. Didn't I tell you? There's something in their mind that's going to hinder them. Can they overcome it?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like I said. So for 13 years, one guy has been talking to him. In essence, right? You know what I'm talking about. One guy has been the voice. And I think it was
like the wing T. I think it was like some fuck shit he was running too. Like not football. Like he got the college and was like, what is this? This is like he probably had to figure this shit out. Like this is like yeah. He probably was fighting 2 games his whole career.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all know I ran the wing T. Y'all talking about spread inside zone. God.
Like, what are y'all talking about?
Coach said bend it, bounce it, or break it. What does that mean? No. I'm telling you, it's tough, man. Nah, but it's football, man, and that's the mental part. It's usually the mental that breaks players. It's not
Right.
physical. They've been physical their entire. Which is on a photo shoot.
I am man.
Can I see my dog? But it's great, man. Real quick before we get out of here, man. You know we do a segment at the end. I know you're not really prepared for this, but I'm gonna ask you out the cuff, Pokeway. We call it I don't see how. Meaning there's something. What is your I don't see how? You may not have a video to go with it, but what do you have?
Explain to him what it is. It's I don't see how. Like it's like I don't see how Pokeway think Lakeland gonna bring their ass down here and leave with a win. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. And we find videos and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So hey, you got one you want to give him? Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta do it. My bad, I forgot I gotta talk in Lakeland talk. Man, I don't see how. I don't see how them boys in Lakeland think they're gonna come over here.
Come over here.
With that orange and black on, think they're gonna come to the Mecca and beat them Rockets.
Get them chopping and get out of here with an old W.
Excuse
what
me.
What a W look like?
I don't see how. Hey, this how they do it? I don't see how.
Man, them country boys love that dip, man.
Pokeway dip. You don't do dip,
Pokeway don't dip. Pokeway don't dip.
What you like, skull? I like skull. I'm a skull. I like skull.
That's what I told him in the portal, man. I'm on that Don Julio Epifulio, man.
Dog, can I tell you the nastiest thing I seen? You know them coaches love to do that stuff, and they be in the cup. Bro, I seen a coach pick that jump up and drink, but he hit it by accident. That's disgusting. I don't see how, but that's what it was. But anyway, you got one that you can think of just off the top of your dome?
Yeah, man. I don't see how y'all think Lakeland can't compete with them guys. I don't see how y'all think that. I don't see how it's just Central gonna win. Like, it's Central not the heavyweight we think they are. They don't got no Ruben Bain. They don't got no Ruben Bain over there.
Keep rolling, Pokeway. Keep rolling.
I ain't giving them boys no bulletin board material. You ain't gonna trick me out the spot, dog.
Keep it rolling, dog. Keep it rolling.
The foreclosure was a dump. I think Coach Frazier gonna call my phone and give me a talking to. Like, why am I giving them boys bulletin board material as is? So I ain't gonna give them too much, but I don't see how South Florida just writing, Polk County out. When Armwood just came down there and okay, man, 305. Y'all better ask about that I-4.
Yeah, Armwood came down.
I 95, but I-4 is real.
Armwood and Temple, you claiming Armwood?
Armwood is 15 minutes outside of Lakeland, if that.
Is it?
It's not even Temple. It's Sefton. It's like in between Lakeland and Temple.
That's funny.
You got I
got my own see how up here on deck. Since we talking about high school football, I think these cats a little bit younger. This I don't see how is brought to you by Coach A's football. The fantasy draft is complete, so you ain't got to worry about that right now. I have something else coming up soon. So I don't see how it's brought to you by Coach A's football on YouTube. See, we got to do our own sponsorship. You see how we do it, Portway? We sponsor ourselves, dog. Yes, so go check out Coach A's football. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, whatever platform we on, and make it happen. I don't see how one man or one person can play in the game and you quit in the middle of the game. This goes a snippet of what Central gonna look like against Lakeland. Shout out to my I don't see how. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm going to show you.
Got that in his bag. I know Ford got that in his bag.
I'm going to show you the best part of this video. Hold on. Watch this 5-star from Lakeland right here. Watch this 5-star from Lakeland. Just stop. Watch this. Oh, broke his back. Watch this. He's just standing there. He done gave up. Look, his ankles on aisle 3. Clean up, please. We got ankle juice everywhere. Look, he's just standing there. Look, he had nerve to cross his arm while the man going across the line. If that ain't the last time he ever play football wherever Coach Hayes at, that's his last time.
A 5-star from Lakeland.
We ain't going.
But he said the whole team. That's it.
Oh man.
When they to each other.
Not up here.
And the boy jumped in with old Marshawn Lynch, Nestle Plunge, man. Oh God, that's my I don't see how for the day. Street, what you got for you boys? We lost my dog.
Okay. I'm here, dog. I'm here. Where we at?
We in Travis Power, dog, the Mecca. 562 people in the building and climbing. Y'all go ahead and hit the like, share, subscribe button. We dual casting or simulcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, aka X, man. What you got for us, Street?
My own see how, man, is brought to you by the villains, dog.
Mm.
Shout out to the villains. LMV, throw that link up there if you woke. You might be asleep. Shout out to the villains, man. You want to become a villain? Kane membership. I put the link. Well, the link is in the description. Couple articles, a lot of articles back there now, man. We got an article back there about Cam Ward and what's going on with the offense. A lot of things going on in the villain membership. We moved it to the Discord. We call it the crib, man. So if you want to be a villain, some of the best Kane content you're gonna find on this thing, man. I put the link in the comment section right there. I think Coach Hayes done sent LMV to the corner or something.
5 minutes, LMV. I heard her say go dreadnoughts one time. 5 minutes.
my own see how simple today, Hayes. Miramar versus Edison.
Ooh.
I don't see how little homie caught this ball.
Off with his head. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, y'all can see it. He walked up with a little snot coming down his nose. He cried when he got in the car.
There ain't no snot. That was brain matter, dog.
He caught that ball. I don't see how, dog. Let's see if we can run it one more time. You know what's funny about football? The ref throws the flag on that play 90% of the time. And everybody on the sideline is like, what is the flag? It's almost like you cannot have bad intentions as a defensive player anymore. Yeah. He hit him with his shoulder. It's almost like they throw the flag and then they figure it out. They be like, hey, being mean on Miramar, 15 yards.
Yeah.
Like bad intentions on Miramar, 15 yards. Hitting like it's the 1983 on Miramar. Dog, what's the call, Hayes?
Unsportsmanlike targeting because the helmet popped off. But usually what happens, if you hit the shoulder pads, it pushes the helmet up. You know what I mean? And a lot of these kids, believe this or not, their helmets are not properly fitted to their head. So they're very loose. They don't like them. I remember back in the day, all this be hurting after practice from the cheek pads be so tight. Now you go in there, you can put 2 fingers between the kid's cheek pad because they don't like it tight.
I didn't know that until I got to college. Rest in peace, Coach Bratt, one of the greatest D-line coaches ever. Man, I came in there with a large helmet. Mind you, I've been wearing large helmets all of high school. Probably gonna have CTE, God forbid. I get there. He like, what you doing with that big old helmet? You don't put on a medium. And then from there, they take air out of it. So it get even tighter. Like my whole life, majority of my life, I was wearing the wrong size helmet.
Because the danger part is the looseness creates the snap of the neck. Believe it or not, because you snap the helmet, then you hit the neck versus it should be an extension of your face. So when I grab it, it's like somebody grabbing your nose and turning it. It should be simultaneous, if that makes sense. But think about how many more helmets you're starting to see come off. And when you look at the replay, he hit him in the shoulder pads, but the impact pushes it up. It snaps the buttons loose. And because there's no tension on the buttons, that keeps it tight. Like it's designed that way. And they come off, and the referees are just taught. When you see that, just throw it, and then we'll talk about it.
They just throw a flag.
I hate to say this. Y'all don't believe that DB pulled up. He pulled up. He didn't run through him. He pulled up. Because if he would have put, if you see him, the DB falls backwards. If he was coming with bad intention, he would have ran through him. He actually pulled up. The impact just was bad. But that DB, if that was a Sean Taylor, he like even a bigger body, and he had bad intentions, that kid head would have been rolling down by the 35-yard line.
He was dinged up. But Polkway, you might be right. You might have CTE thinking Lakeland finna come down here and get a win and trash power on a Friday night. You're right. It was them large helmets your ass was running around with.
Let's go.
You're right. But hey, we got 600 in here, man. Let's get up. If you're just getting in here, man, we got Polkway in here, man. Polkway is the only media company in Lakeland. No Meyer, no Harold, no television. They got Instagram, and he came in here to talk about Lakeland versus Central. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother, man. My last Polkway. He's done a great job, dog. He's done a great job at consistency for Lakeland. Go ahead, run it, Hayes.
I was just gonna say that my last, I don't see how the hell Lakeland out of Dreadnoughts, which is a damn battleship, and they ain't got no water around them. So with all that being said,
we Lakeland.
Lakeland. A battleship is not going in the lake. A battleship going in the ocean. Y'all got a rowboat. Y'all should be the Lakeland rowboats. The Lakeland canoes.
The Lakeland row your boat.
Where that came from. I got to do my research.
Think about it. A dreadnought is a battleship.
Yeah.
And y'all ain't got no salt water. Y'all confused already?
There's no battleship in the city. Like there's no that's just something they came up with.
Yeah, I got to figure out where did it come from. I mean, you don't ever hear dreadnoughts nowhere else.
I hear dreadlocks, and y'all gonna see a lot of them come Friday. Dreadlocks.
Boy gonna be shaking.
Boy with them wicks.
Give me a score, Polkway. Give me a score.
I got Lakeland 42-28.
Damn.
Is there a line on the game out there anywhere? Like, is there a line where people are? Is there a line anywhere where people are saying, "Listen, you know what I mean"? Like, is there a line out there anywhere where people are like, "Hey, man, give me 6"?
It's out there. It's out there.
I've heard I'll give you 7, but most people want to head up, which troubles me because if Central's so dominant, why you can't give me 7? Why you can't give me 13?
Hey, Polkway, y'all know y'all got 2 dope boys on the north side, south side, and only 2 betters. Only 2 betters they got.
Hey, you better not play with Grady Judd out here.
They got Grady Judd country high. I heard you was a dreadnought.
All right.
They got 2 better days. They got 1 that sell weed and 1 run a number house. They got 2 heavy hitters in
crazy, man.
Hey,
crazy. Shout out to my
Grady Judge be like this. See this guy? Hey, Grady Judge be like, see this guy right here, Polkway? He can work in all media outlets. We ain't having it. We did a sting, and we found out that dude had 28 hats in his house of different media companies, and he going to jail.
A monopoly. They got him for being a monopoly in goddamn Lakeland. No, since you started it, there haven't been any knockoffs because I told you all of this in day one. There haven't been any other people that try.
Of course.
Yeah, to try to do it.
You see them come and go. You see them.
I told you what it was gonna be, right? I told you.
They come around. You see them on the sideline for a year,
pressure,
maybe a year and a half, and you know,
that pressure.
Me, I start like people don't know before Polkway, like my whole thing was like trolling, and it was from a personal standpoint though. So like when Black Twitter was popping, I had viral accounts back then, like so all the recourse or discourse and trash that get talked to me, I welcome that. Like it helps me evolve and find new content, which is what people don't understand. A lot of people can't take that though. They get to talking personal about you, saying things about you instead of what you're doing. People can't take that. Me, I know if I do like this, lock my phone, that don't even matter no more.
Yeah, and they see you in person, they don't do nothing. They be like, "What up, boy?"
Look at that. I ain't know you was 6'3", 260. Oh yeah, I am.
Hey, and on a good day, I'm about 6'3", 263, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know why I'm 3 extra pounds heavier. You know why.
You live in Florida.
You know what I'm saying. But anyway. Anyway, man, let's get this thing out of here. We done 2 hours and 15 minutes. We love it. $5.95 in the building. Like, share, subscribe. Portway, let people know where they can find you, like Twitter or whatever, whatever platforms you got going.
Yeah, y'all can find me on Twitter at Poke_Way. If you look up Poke863, will come up. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Poke863, and on YouTube at Pokeway Media. Looking forward to tapping in more with the Footballville base. Hopefully, they have me back next Monday so we can talk about that ass whooping.
Matter of fact, hey, you want to come on Hayes Street? Book it.
When you let me know, I'll be there.
Book them right now, Hayes. Monday.
Hold on, I'm gonna book you. Portway, can I talk to your SID person?
Yeah, hold on. Let me
change your head.
Hold on. Hey, how you doing? This Portway from the SID department. Can I book Portway for next Monday?
Yeah, he should be able to be there. He should be able to be there.
Hey, tell Portway I said thanks.
Got you. I'll deliver the message.
Man, one man army, dog.
Much love to you, bro. All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Hey, Footballville mama so strong, she painting the football field for Friday's game with a toothbrush. We out of here. Peace.
So Tay's mama is a dreadnought.
She might be built like that. She might be